Lufthansa 354, on our way to Bremen.
Lufthansa 354, Frankfurt delivery. Expect runway 25 center, Maroon 2 Golf departure, Mara in transition. Squawk 1000.
Maroon 2 Golf departure, Mara in transition. Squawk 1000. Lufthansa 354.
Lufthansa 354, read back correct. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for pushback or engine start.
We'll contact ground 121.855 when ready for pushback or engine start, Lufthansa 354. Thanks.
Boarding completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, Gate Alpha 28, request pushback.
Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, Frankfurt apron, pushback approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo.
Sienna 542 Heavy, Gate Bravo 48, request pushback and engine start.
Sienna 542 Heavy, Frankfurt apron, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Sienna 542 Heavy.
Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, ready to taxi to the active.
Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, runway 25 center taxi via November 7, November, November 4, Lima, Lima Tree, Lima 1.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 7, November and November 4, Lima 3, Lima 1, Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo. Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet, Gate Alpha 50, request pushback and engine start.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet, Frankfurt apron, pushback approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet.
Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo.
Sienna 542 Heavy, taxi for departure.
Sienna 542 Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 4, Lima, Lima Tree, Lima 1.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 4, Lima, Lima 3, Lima 1, Sienna 542 Heavy.
Lufthansa 354, Gate Alpha 54 Bravo, request pushback. Lufthansa 354, Frankfurt apron, pushback approved. Face west. Pushback and engine start approved, face west, Lufthansa 354.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet, request taxi.
Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet, runway 25 center taxi via November 8, Link 5, November 7, November, November 4, Lima, Lima Tree, Lima 1.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 8, Link 5, November 7, November, November 4, Lima, Lima 3, Lima 1, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet.
Asiana 542 Heavy, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.78, Asiana 542 Heavy.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
All aircraft be advised information Papa now current, QNH1020.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect.
Over to Tower 118.78, Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo.
Thank you and goodbye.
Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy, at Gate Bravo 42, request pushback and engine start.
Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy, Frankfurt Apron, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy.
Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy, Frankfurt Apron, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback approved, face south, Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy.
Lufthansa 354, taxi for departure.
Lufthansa 354, runway 25 center taxi via November 8, Link 5, November 7, November, November 4, Lima, Lima Tree, Lima 1.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 25 center via November 8, Link 5, November 7, November, November 4, Lima, Lima 3, Lima 1, Lufthansa 354.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78.
Over to Tower 118.78, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet. Have a good afternoon.
Speedbird 909 uniform, gate Delta 1, request pushback and engine start.
Speedbird 909 uniform, Frankfurt apron, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved, face west, Speedbird 909 uniform. Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy, request taxi.
Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 4 Lima, Lima Tree, Lima 1.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 4 Lima, Lima 3, Lima 1, Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy.
Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78.
Over to Tower 118.78, Turkish 4 Mike Golf Heavy. Speedbird 909 uniform, request taxi to the active.
Speedbird 909 uniform, runway 25 center taxi via November, November 1, Lima 1.
Runway 25 center taxi via November, November 1, Lima 1, Speedbird 909 uniform.
Speedbird 909 uniform, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic. Speedbird 909 uniform.
flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Lufthansa 354, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78.
Contact Tower 118.78, Lufthansa 354. Lufthansa 354, ready to go. Runway 25 center.
Lufthansa 354, Frankfurt Tower, wind 090 F5, fly heading 240, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 240, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 354.
Speedbird 909 uniform, ready to go, runway 25 center.
Speedbird 909 uniform, Frankfurt Tower, wind 090 F5, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff, Speedbird 909 uniform.
Lufthansa 354, contact Langen radar 120.155.
Contact Langen radar 120.155, Lufthansa 354. Langen radar, Lufthansa 354, 3,100 feet.
Lufthansa 354, Langen radar, good afternoon, identified, cleared direct DF133, resume the Maroon 2 Golf. Climb to flight level 110.
Clear direct DF133, resume the Maroon 2 Golf. Climb to flight level 110, Lufthansa 354.
Langen radar, Speedbird 909 uniform. Good afternoon, 1,300 feet. Speedbird 909 uniform. Langen radar, good afternoon. Identified. Climb to flight level 190. Climb to flight level 190. Speedbird 909 uniform. Lufthansa 354. Contact Langen radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, Lufthansa 354. Langen radar, Lufthansa 354, passing flight level 0901 for flight level 110.
Lufthansa 354, Langen radar, identified, climb to flight level 220.
Climb to flight level 220, Lufthansa 354.
Top Swiss 75 Tango Romeo, contact Reims control 128.3.
Center on 128.3, Top Swiss 75 Tango Romeo.
Voling 8948, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Voling 8948.
Lufthansa 66 Tango, Langen radar. Expect Domux 1 Alpha with the Domux transition. Runway 05 right. Expect Domux 1 Alpha with the Domux transition. Runway 05 right. Lufthansa 66 Tango. Lufthansa 6 Charlie, Langen radar. Expect Spitze Tree Golf. Runway 25 left.
Expect Spitze Tree Golf, runway 25 left, Lufthansa 6 Charlie.
Air Hop 78 Alpha Hotel, contact Brussels Control 125.0, bye-bye.
Center on 125.0, Air Hop 78 Alpha Hotel.
Lufthansa 66 Tango, Domux 1 Alpha with the Domux transition, runway 05 right. Report ready for descent. Domux 1 Alpha with the Domux transition, runway 05 right, ready for descent, Lufthansa 66 Tango. Lufthansa 66 Tango, descent to 3,000 feet, QNH 1021. Descend to 3,000 feet, Lufthansa 66 Tango. Lufthansa 66 Tango, contact Langen approach 129.875. Contact Langen approach 129.875, Lufthansa 66 Tango. KLM 1799, Langen radar. Expect Roca 1 Alpha, runway 08 left. Expect Roca 1 Alpha, runway 08 left, KLM 1799. Eurowings 2180, contact Langen radar 118.75. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Langen radar 118.75, Eurowings 2180.
Eurowings 7044, radar vectors, ILS runway 25. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 25, ready for descent, Eurowings 7044.
Eurowings 7044, Stuttgart Airport landing runway 25.
Stuttgart Airport. Landing runway 25, Eurowings 7044.
Eurowings 18 Kilo Golf, Langen radar, expect Odina 3 Kilo, runway 17 left. Expect Odina 3 Kilo, runway 17 left, Eurowings 18 Kilo Golf. Ryanair 8 Papa X-ray, contact Langen radar 118.75, bye-bye.
Contact Langen radar 118.75, Ryanair 8 Papa X-ray, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 9 Mike Romeo, contact Langen radar 127.28.
Contact Langen radar 127.28, Lufthansa 9 Mike Romeo.
Airhop 39 November Papa, contact Reims control 128.3.
Contact Reims control 128.3, Airhop 39 November Papa.
Eurowings 7044, turn left, heading 165, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 165, Eurowings 7044.
Lufthansa 6 Charlie, you were assigned flight level 180. I show you at flight level 168. Climb to flight level 180.
Roger, climb to flight level 180, Lufthansa 6 Charlie.
Magic Sun 39 Juliet Juliet, Langen radar, expect Butex 2 Whiskey, runway 34. Expect Butex 2 Whiskey, runway 34, Magic Sun 39 Juliet Juliet. Eurowings 7044, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Eurowings 7044.
Magic Sun 39 Juliet Juliet, you were assigned flight level 370. I show you at flight level 357. Climb to flight level 370. Wilco, climb to flight level 370, Magic Sun 39 Juliet Juliet. KLM 1799, Roca 1 Alpha, runway 08 left. Report ready for descent.
Roca 1 Alpha, runway 08 left, ready for descent, KLM 1799.
KLM 1799, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Descend to 10,000 feet, KLM 1799.
Langen radar, Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, good afternoon, through flight level 246 for flight level 180.
Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, Langen radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo.
Eurowings 18 Kilo Golf, Odina 3 Kilo, runway 17 left. Report ready for descent. Odina 3 Kilo, runway 17 left, ready for descent, Eurowings 18 Kilo Golf. Eurowings 18 Kilo Golf, descend to flight level 190. Descend to flight level 190, Eurowings 18 Kilo Golf. Eurowings 7 Tango Echo, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Contact Munich radar 120.65, Eurowings 7 Tango Echo. Bye-bye.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet, flight level 071.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet, Langen radar, good afternoon, radar contact, climb to flight level 210.
Climb to flight level 210, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Juliet.
Voling 8948, contact Prague Center 118.375, bye-bye.
Contact Prague Center 118.375, Voling 8948.
Magic Sun 39 Juliet Juliet, contact Munich radar 120.65, bye-bye. Center on 120.65, Magic Sun 39 Juliet Juliet. Speedbird 703 Echo, contact Langen radar 118.75. Contact Langen radar 118.75, Speedbird 703 Echo. Have a good afternoon. Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo, contact Reims Control 128.3. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 128.3, Air Portugal 5 Alpha Romeo.
Novel Air 2599, contact Munich radar 120.65, bye-bye. Contact Munich radar 120.65, Novel Air 2599.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 5 Yankee Charlie, flight level 243.
Lufthansa 5 Yankee Charlie, Langen radar, good afternoon, radar contact, continue descent to flight level 240.
Continue descent to flight level 240, Lufthansa 5 Yankee Charlie.
Eurowings 18 Kilo Golf, contact Zurich radar 126.225, bye-bye. Center on 126.225, Eurowings 18 Kilo Golf. Lufthansa 354, contact Bremen radar 125.1, bye-bye.
Center on 125.1, Lufthansa 354. Bremen radar, Lufthansa 354, flight level 220.
Lufthansa 354, Bremen radar, identified. Contract 255. Contact Langen approach 119.825. Contact Langen approach 119.825. Contract 255. Lufthansa 354, Bremen radar. Expect Vered Tree Papa with the Vered transition. Runway 27.
Expect Vered Tree Papa with the Vered transition. Runway 27, Lufthansa 354. Lufthansa 354. Approaching our top of descent. Ready for descent.
Lufthansa 354, Vered Tree Papa with the Vered transition. Runway 27, descend to 5,000 feet. Q and H1023.
Vered Tree Papa with the Vered transition. Runway 27. Descend to 5,000 feet. Lufthansa 354.
Eurowings 8 November, contact Copenhagen approach 127.08. Contact Copenhagen. Copenhagen approach 127.08, Eurowings 8 November. Rolling 9 Tango Foxtrot. Contact Copenhagen approach 127.08.
Contact Copenhagen approach 127.08, rolling 9 Tango Foxtrot.
With Malta 65 Tango Lima, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, bye-bye.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175 with Malta 65 Tango Lima, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 354, contact Bremen approach 12.8.
Contact Bremen approach 124.8, Lufthansa 354. Bremen approach, Lufthansa 354. Flight level 100, we have Foxtrot on board.
Lufthansa 354 Bremen approach, QNH 1023, expect the ILS Yankee runway 27 with the Vered transition.
QNH 1023, expect the ILS Yankee runway 27 with the Vered transition, Lufthansa 354.
Lufthansa 354, cleared direct Vered, cross Vered at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS Yankee runway 27.
Cleared direct Vered, cross Vered at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS Yankee runway 27. Lufthansa 354.
Lufthansa 354. Contact Bremen Tower 120.33.
Contact Tower 120.33. Lufthansa 354. Have a good evening. Bremen Tower, Lufthansa 354. ILS Yankee runway 27.
Lufthansa 354, Bremen Tower, wind 330 at 8, runway 27 cleared to land.
2,500.
Runway 27 cleared to land, Lufthansa 354.
All aircraft be advised information Gulf now current. QNH102 tree.
Minimum 40, 30, 20, retard 10, 5.
Well, bad landings happen.
Lufthansa 354, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Lufthansa 354.
Lufthansa 354, contact ground 121.755.
Ground 121.755, Lufthansa 354. Lufthansa 354. Request taxi to the gate.
Lufthansa 354, welcome to Bremen Airport. Stay parking or advise if need assignment.
Any ramp is fine. Lufthansa 354.
Lufthansa 354, ramp 1 Alpha taxi via Charlie, November.
Ramp 1 Alpha via Charlie, November, Lufthansa 354.
Lufthansa 359, ready to taxi to the active.
Lufthansa 359, runway 27 taxi via Lima, Romeo, Kilo, Foxtrot.
Runway 27 taxi via Lima, Romeo, Kilo, Foxtrot, Lufthansa 359.
Lufthansa 359, contact Bremen Tower 120.3.
Over to Tower 120.3, Lufthansa 359, bye-bye.
Ryanair 282 Victor, ready to pick up IF for clearance to Alicante Airport. Ryanair 282 Victor, Bremen ground. Expect runway 27, Gesto 1 Lima departure. Gesto transition, initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 2411. Gesto 1 Lima departure. Gesto transition. Squawk 2411. Ryanair 282 Victor. Ryanair 282 Victor, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start. Wilco, Ryanair 282 Victor. Ryanair 282 Victor.
Lufthansa 354, radio check.
Lufthansa 354, readability 5.
Beyond ATC connected.
Boarding completed.
Lufthansa 354, ready for IF for clearance to Frankfurt, Maine.
Lufthansa 354, Bremen ground. Expect runway 27 Wimsai 1 Lima departure with the Wimsai transition. Initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 1000.
Wimsey 1 Lima departure with the Wimsey transition. Squawk 1000. Lufthansa 354.
Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety.
Lufthansa 354, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything
Roger that. Lufthansa 354.
Welcome aboard.
Lufthansa 354 at ramp 1 Alpha, request pushback and engine start.
Lufthansa 354, Bremen ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east, Lufthansa 354.
Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, looking to pick up our clearance to Stuttgart.
Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, Bremen ground, expect runway 27, Nienburg 2 Lima departure, Nienburg transition, initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 1000.
Nienburg 2 Lima departure, Nienburg transition. Squawk 1000. Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet.
Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet. Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, Gate 3, request pushback and engine start.
Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, Bremen ground, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet.
Lufthansa 354, ready to taxi to the active.
Lufthansa 354, runway 27 taxi via November, Hotel, Foxtrot.
Runway 27 taxi via November, Hotel, Foxtrot, Lufthansa 354.
Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, Bremen ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved. Face southeast. Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet. Request taxi to the active.
Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, runway 27 taxi via November, Hotel, Foxtrot.
Runway 27 taxi via November, Hotel, Foxtrot, Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet.
Lufthansa 354, contact Bremen Tower 120.33, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 120.33, Lufthansa 354. Lufthansa 354, holding short, runway 27.
Lufthansa 354, Bremen Tower, wind 350 at 7, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 354.
Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, holding short, runway 27. Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, hold short of 27, departing traffic. Wilco, hold short of 27 for traffic, Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet. Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, runway 27, line up and wait. Line up and wait, runway 27, Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet. All aircraft be advised information Golf now current, Q and H1023. Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, Bremen Tower, wind 350 at 6, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Runway 27, cleared for takeoff, Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet. Lufthansa 354, contact Bremen departure 124.8.
Contact Bremen departure 124.8, Lufthansa 354. Bremen approach, Lufthansa 354, 2,400 feet.
Lufthansa 354, Bremen departure, identified, climb to flight level 100.
Climb to flight level 100, Lufthansa 354.
Bremen approach, Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, 500 feet.
Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet, Bremen departure, identified, climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet.
Lufthansa 354, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Lufthansa 354. Bremen radar, Lufthansa 354, out of flight level 079er for flight level 100.
Lufthansa 354, Bremen radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Lufthansa 354.
Ryanair 9 Hotel Romeo, contact Bremen radar 119.825. Contact Bremen radar 119.825, Ryanair 9 Hotel Romeo. Alpine 83 Romeo Echo, Norku 2 Alpha, runway 36 right. Report ready for descent.
Norku 2 Alpha, runway 36 right, ready for descent, Alpine 83 Romeo Echo.
Alpine 83 Romeo Echo, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Alpine 83 Romeo Echo.
Alpine 83 Romeo Echo, cleared direct Norku. Resume own navigation.
Roger, we'll head direct Norku, then resume own navigation Alpine 83 Romeo Echo, thanks.
Jet time 292, Bremen radar, expect Tudlow Tree Charlie, runway 22 left. Expect Tudlow Tree Charlie, runway 22 left, jet time 292. Relax 921 Papa, descend to flight level 170. Descend to flight level 170, relax 921 Papa.
Bremen radar, jet time 532, flight level 359er.
Easy 20 Tango Whiskey, Bremen radar, expect radar vectors, ILS runway 06 left.
Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 06 left. Easy 20 Tango Whiskey.
Jet time 532, Bremen radar, identified. Top Swiss 67 November Zulu, contact Copenhagen approach 127.08. Contact Copenhagen approach 127.08, Top Swiss 67 November Zulu. Relax 921 Papa. Contact Copenhagen Control 119 a decimal for tree. Have a good evening. Contact Copenhagen Control 119 a decimal for tree. Relax 921 Papa. Bye-bye.
Bremen radar, Eurowings 1 Victor Juliet. Out of flight level 150 for flight level 180 direct Eddw.
Eurowings.